today is just about a little bit of movement to get your body and energy and mind prepared for a meditation. Sometimes we can be holding a lot of anxiety, stress, and thoughts twirling around in our head, and it can be really hard to just sit and settle. So we do just a little bit of movement beforehand. It can really be helpful. So we're going to start with Woodchopper. So some of you might actually have to chop wood for heat, but we're going to bring our feet wide on our mat and bring your hands together and let your index finger just point out like this, so your fingers are intertwined. And we're going to take an inhale and reach up to the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees and bring our hands through. And then inhale, come back up. And then we're going to speed this up just a little bit. Exhale. It's like we're just getting rid of all that stagnant energy. And each time we release something that we need to release, that will let us sit in stillness. Keep going with your breath. Exhale. Do 3 more like this. Chopping through all that stagnant energy. 1 more. And then inhale, come all the way up, release your hands. And just stand for a moment with your eyes closed and feel all that release. You probably feel some of that stagnant energy now moving around your body, your breath flowing a little bit more easily. Or deeply, which is what we want. A couple more breaths here, just rooting into the floor. And then you can open your eyes. And again, we're going to root down through our feet, spread your toes wide, press your heels down, and then bring your hands together again. Same thing that we just did, intertwining our fingers, releasing the index fingers. We're going to inhale, reach up tall, 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 tall. Stay here for another inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to side bend. So start side bending over to your right, perhaps. And then inhaling back up and exhale over to the other side. So really what we're doing here is we're making some space for our breath and creating some space to lengthen our spine up. Come on up, release your arms down. We're going to do the same thing again, just change it up a little bit. We're going to reach up with both arms this time. And back up so you can hopefully see my wrist. I'm going to take a hold of my left wrist with my right hand. Press down into my left foot. We're going to exhale over. It's like I'm pulling that arm over, up and over. So it's not just over, it's also up and over. So lengthening the spine and pressing down on this outer foot, which in my case is my left. And really inhale, lengthen, make space, fan out those side ribs. Come back to center, release your arms down, give them a break. And let's do other side. Inhale up. Grab the right wrist now. Lengthen and side bend over to the other side. Really root down, ground down through the outer right foot as I draw the right arm up and over. Maybe you might even look slightly up towards the ceiling. And then come back to center and release down. Let's just roll the shoulders out. And then go the opposite way. So getting rid of a little bit of the tension in the neck. And then again, releasing that energy like we did with Woodchopper. We're just going to let our arms be really floppy here. And we're going to start rotating our torso. We're just going to let our arms just slap against us as we turn from side to side, get a little bit of freedom in our spine. And it's really about releasing that stuck energy here. Releasing that stuff that we're holding on to that can make it difficult for us to sit in stillness to meditate. Keep going. Pretend you're a kid. Kids love to do this. We forget how to be kids and we become grown-ups. And then come back to center. And again, close your eyes, just feel the energetic effect of that. Nice deep inhales. Bring your hands to your belly, actually, in fact. We're going to inhale into the belly. Oftentimes we breathe only on our upper chest, which is fight or flight mode or stress mode. And when we're able to breathe into our bellies, drawing the diaphragm down, it connects with our relaxation, rest or digest mode. So bring a hand, both hands or one hand to the belly. Actually, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. So that you can feel stillness in your chest as the belly rises and falls with your breath. One more breath like that. Nice deep inhale. Feel the belly, let the belly expand, and then exhale. Draw it back in. Release your hands. And so now we're just going to do a little bit more movement for the spine, getting the spine moving, and again, releasing that energy we need to let go of. So we're going to do some half sun salutations. I think I'll turn sideways. We inhale, reach up to the sky. You can bring your feet hip width apart. As we exhale, we're just going to fold forward and bending the knees a little bit. Many of us are tight in the hamstrings. Let your chin be loose towards your chest. And then as we inhale, slide your hands up your shins or your knees or your thighs so that we can use the strength of our back muscles to lengthen here. And then as we exhale, we'll bend a little bit more, press into both feet, and we're going to inhale and rise all the way up. And really stretch up, lengthen up, and then release the hands down, bring to your heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, really lengthen. Make space. The exhale, we fold at the hips. Inhale, we lift the heart and lengthen from your crown to your sit bones. And exhale, the belly draws in as we fold, bend the knees just a little bit and rise all the way up. And bring your hands into your heart center. Let's do one last one like that. Inhale up. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, hands to knees, shins, or thighs. Exhale, bow, press into both feet as we rise all the way up on the inhale. Get nice and long through the spine. And hands down through your heart center. And release. And now we're going to do one last little exercise on the floor as we get ready. And this is to get into the hips a little bit. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing here. Let me go back. So we're going to lie down and go into something called thread the needle. So I'm going to take, both knees are bent. I'm going to take my right ankle bone and put it right over my knee. So it's right on my knee. This foot is flexed, dorsiflexion, meaning the toes are moving up towards my knee. And I might press my knee muscularly, not using my hand, but you're moving the knee in this direction. So you might feel a lot of tension in your hip right here, and you might just stay here. Or you might begin to draw the opposite knee in, bringing your hands to the back of your thigh or the front of your shin, keeping this foot flexed. And what you're going to feel is an opening or release of tension in the bent knee or the outer knee, the outer hip, I should say. And just breathe into whatever tension you might be feeling here. And then go ahead and release that side down. Both feet come down. And let's switch it up for the other side. So the ankle bone comes right onto the knee. We press this knee away, and if you're feeling enough release in your hip, you might stay here. You might put your foot up on a book or a block or up against the wall. Or you might grab the back of your thigh or the front of your shin. So now we're feeling it on the left hip. I've got my left foot on my knee, so the left hip is where I'll be feeling the tension. And just staying for a couple of breaths, finding your belly breaths here again. And then slowly release that down. Both feet come down. And now you've got a couple of options as you get ready to move into your meditation. This might be your meditation position. If sitting upright is still difficult for you, or you could roll to your side and come up to a seat. And then switch the video to one of our meditation videos, and you'll feel a little more freedom of ease in order to be still for the next little while. Or maybe you're going to move into Yoga Nidra. Try either one of those practices, and take time for yourself.